Hi everyone, it's Kiara. I hope you got that. Hi everyone, it's Kiara. I just did a whole video and edited it, and then I deleted it before it got anywhere. So now we're doing it again, and so it's gonna be a lot different, I think. Welcome to my Flosstube, and I talk about cross stitch and quilting and other things. I can't believe I did that. So, this is gonna be a lot of quilting because this is Flosstube number 9. This is gonna be a lot of quilting because I haven't done a lot of cross stitch. I've been in a quilty mood. First things first, I had done a giveaway in my last video, and I wanna say thank you to everybody who told me about the floss they like to use. This is for the calendar crates and another chart, and maybe some other goodies. The winner of that is, pardon me if I butcher your name, it's Joanne Beaudry. I'm going to comment on your comment and leave my email below. So let's get into a little bit of what I've been doing. I'm not going to tell you everything I had to show you before, guys, because I moved it all. You know, things happen. So let's talk about what I did and what I didn't do. Okay, so I decided in my last video that I was gonna have a 25/7 project, 25 stitches or 25 minutes daily. I didn't do it daily, but this is what I do when I take my daughter to swim. When I started this 25/7, I was over here in this spider web. So I've done all of this house, I filled in. Some of it I'm making up as I go because my counting's off. I'm not a fan of this chart. It's gonna be really, really cute when it's done. But until then, it's from the Fat Quarter Shop last year. It was a mystery sal. I've discovered I don't do good on mystery sals for the most part. But I'm gonna keep this as my 25/7 and keep going. I mean, I'm debating changing it for July, my 25/7 to something for Jolly July, but I really would like to get this done by the time the fall rolls around, by October. So I may try to keep that up. So then this weekend is Blackbird weekend, and I'm not starting a new Blackbird because it's Jolly July. I like this Blackbird. So this is my Blackbird I'm doing. This is my first ever Blackbird. So I'm going to keep up with it. And I think I'm probably only gonna do this on July 4th to honor my ancestors that fought in the Revolution. So I'm gonna work on that. I'd like to get like 2 more letters done and bring some more of the flower down. But we'll see, but I really like that. I did not work on my Jessie Watson at all, so because Sunday is the 4th of July, and that means I'm not gonna do Sampler Sunday, and obviously I haven't been doing Sampler Sunday anyway if I did nothing with Jessie Watson. So what I'm going to do, see, I only did part of June, so I'm thinking of making it Sampler Saturday and just doing my next row. This goes so quick, so I know that I'll be able to catch up, and I don't think July's portion is that large. I will have to look, but I love it, and I'm so glad I'm doing it. It's made me decide I love samplers, so that's good. And then I decided I wanted to do the stitching book club. I'm not doing the book club part, but I really like the pattern so far, and it's for Little Women, and I love Little Women. And if you heard me last time, you know my DAR chapter just read Little Women. So this is part 1, and I didn't get a lot done. This is only one day, but I got this much done, and I really love it. So, and I'm using all the DMC, so that's that. Then let's see. I'm doing the Barbara Anna Up in the Air mystery sal, and I haven't done any of that since the last time. So let's see. So those are all like the whips I'm doing. I did fall off the wagon on the June cross stitch camp, but since today's July 1st and it is Jolly July, we'll talk about Jolly July. I have very low expectations for Jolly July, but I decided I have been collecting Prairie Schooler Santas. I don't have a lot of them. I have more than this because I think I have this year's and last year's somewhere. Maybe last year's is in here. Oh no, that's it. These are the ones I have, all of these. But I'm going to start my Prairie Schooler Santas with things that mean a lot to me. And so some of the first ones I collected were ones that came out in years of important events in my life. So the first one what I'm going to do first is 1997, because that's the year I got married. Excuse me. I am changing the colors, and I will show you in a minute why. And then then I'll do 2001, which is the year my daughter was born. 2007, because that's the year my son was born. 2013, because my littlest was born that year. And then I think I'm going to get 2020, because that's the year we moved. And then this year I did also, when I was doing these and getting these, there was reasons. This is 2002. My husband was a first responder on 9/11 and worked at the World Trade Center. So I saw this one and I love this. And then because I am also a quilter and I make clothes and other things, I love this one with the vintage Singer sewing machine, or the vintage sewing machine, because we don't know if it's Singer or not. So those are the other ones. And then I also have, this is 2021 this year. So maybe I'll try to get this year's done. And then I also have 2018. But I probably should get 2020 because that's the year we moved out of New York. And then all my Prairie Schoolers are in a Goose bag. I'm going to do my Prairie Schooler Santa on this piece of Ada that I coffee tea dyed. I like when I coffee tea dye, I like it grungy and burnt, so I know not everybody likes it that way. So let's see. Okay, so here are most of the called for colors for my Prairie Schooler right here. I had bought these when I had kitted these up at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to use this, but this is the red they want me to use. I don't know, guys. To me, that's not Christmas red. So I am going, because I have this in my house, I am going to use Ribbon Red from Classic Colorworks. And then they wanted me to use this 738 for the alphabet. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'm even doing the alphabet, so I think I'm going to use 12 grain instead. If I do that, I may leave the alphabet off this. It's mine, and I'm going to change it the way I want, guys. So, but I want Christmas colors, and that's not Christmas colors. Now, the green I can live with. This green I could live with for a Christmas green. I don't know, but maybe I should test it. I know people say, that's not Christmas red. It's dirty brown. Sorry. I'm changing it. It's gotta be in my house, so it's gonna be changed. So that's what I'm doing for one. That's my first thing for Jolly July, and that's cross stitch camp also. So I'm gonna start that later today. Number 2 is I had completed Gingham Greetings 2 from Stitching with the Housewives. So I am going to go and finish Gingham Greetings 1. Gingham Greetings 1, unless they have another truck that comes out that's just as cute. Because that Christmas tree looks like a pain in the rear. And I'm all about making my cross stitch time be much easier. So I want to complete one of those. I have a whole, this is my Stitching with the Housewives Christmas bag. And then I have this other one, and I had been debating changing this to my focus piece for July, just because it is Jolly July. This is a Lori Holt pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. It's So Emma. I bought this as a kit. It's probably my oldest whip right now, okay? I only started cross stitching last year. This is done on 10 count vintage cloth. I am having a horrible time with this. If you've been around here for a little bit, you know that I like 18, 16, 18, or 20 count. So I'm having a super hard time with this. And this is using Aurifloss, which is fine, doesn't. Okay, so this is where I am. Can you see? The holes are ginormous, okay? So what I'm debating, and I hate how these snowflakes look. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna pick out these snowflakes. I'm gonna finish this car, and I'm gonna finish these trees. And I'm gonna call this a day because I hate this. I love the car. And I already have my tree almost done, and I don't mind stitching the tree. And then I'm thinking just finish the other 2 trees and calling it a day, really. I mean, because I think finishing the trees will balance it out. So that's my plan. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it would be okay to do that? I hate these. I don't like how the snowflakes look. I hate the vintage cloth, but I like the car. And look how much of the car is done. I don't have that much of the car left to do. So what do you think? You think I can get away doing that? I'm thinking I can get away doing that. I mean, I have 1 tree completely done. So I only have to do 2 trees and the rest of the partial tree that's on the car. So I think if I did that, it would look cute. I hope so, because that's really what I'm leaning towards, because I want it to be done. So I'm hoping to work on this some. I think this might have been one of the WIPCO numbers called this month, but I don't know, because I fell off the WIPCO bandwagon big time. So those are my Jolly, oh no, one more. I forgot this is the first time I recorded 2. Then I have one more thing I would like to do in Jolly July. If I don't get it done in Jolly July, I'm going to do it before Christmas. I had done one of these, I think it's by the same people that I did the patriotic typography, you know, the one that I gave away, and now I can't find it and I need to finish it. But this is by Pine Mountain, Believe in Christmas. I want to do this typography. I love typography, so this should be fairly quick. So I think I'm going to try to do this. So there's that. Then that's really all my plans. I have low expectations, and I've been on a quilting thing, so I have a lot of quilting to show you guys. So let me show you my haul, and then we'll get into my quilting. So I ordered from Shepherd's Needle in, oh, I just showed you guys my address. Oh well, I don't really, it's okay. From Shepherd's Needle in Little Rock. Okay, I originally started because I didn't think I had enough coal and chalkboard for my Fright Night, but I did. I had plenty. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I ordered some of these fabric cuts. I love ordering these fabric cuts because it's a good cheap way to see other colors. This is Witchelt 16 count ale, and it's 8 by 15. This is Picture This Plus ale. Maybe it's not able. I don't think this one was ale. I think this is something else. But this is ale. This is a Picture This Plus 18 count vellum fat 8. I kind of bought this for something in mind. And then I got I have some Halloween stitching I want to do, and this was a nice size. This is Picture This Plus 18 count Murky. And then while I was there, I watched Flosstube, Nicola from Hands Across the Sea. I love her. I want to be her when I grow up. Yeah, not gonna happen. Obviously you can see how I'm dressed compared to when Nicola does her videos. This is one of their new formats and I wanted to try it. And there's another chart I like this, and I think I'm gonna have my daughter get it to me when she goes back to school, so I can support another shop. I'm just gonna show you. This is Mary Louise Perrette, and I just love this chart. I think the first time I saw this was on Brenda and Laura. So I just want to, I'm gonna show you a teeny weeny piece of this chart just so you can see. Now their digital charts are to die for, but look at that. Look how nice and clear that is. I can actually read this without my reading glasses on. So it's awesome. I love this. And I love how they fold up in half and the keys are easy to read. And I like how she gives you the 3 color conversions. Yeah, so I don't have any of the supply to this, and I'm debating maybe trying silk. So just trying to see something. Oh, that was French latte, not Al the Witchelt. It was country French latte. So that's what I got from Shepherd's Needle. I like ordering from them because my stuff comes like in a day because they're down in Little Rock. One day I'm gonna get over to outside Tulsa, and there's another store. Then, oh, the next piece that I have here is Mary Ashcraft's fault, because I heard her go on and on about Owl Forest. So I ordered from Owl Forest. Got my stuff from Russia in like 3 weeks. It is a little bit difficult to order from them, but seriously, 3 weeks from Russia is not bad. I ordered this chart. This is Autumn Flowers, and I think I'm gonna use one of my Friday Night Fight Night pieces for this because I have some purples. And then I got the gorgeous thread from them. Look how gorgeous and variegated that is. And I love that the little cards have the marks on them that correspond with the chart. So that was one. And then I got, this was a kit, and this is Queen Rose. It's a sampler. And it came in this cute box. And it came with 32 count Belfast linen. I may try it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I got a needle minder and a needle. The Krynic you need. And then I'm going to take some of these out. These are just, I love these. Look how awesome these are. They're just so pretty. So I'm super excited. No clue when I'm gonna start these, but I'm in love. And then the last piece of haul that I got that was cross stitch related is, this is my June color of the month from Be Stitch Me. And it's an 18 count Neptune Ada. I love it. So happy with it. Makes me happy. All right. So that's pretty much all of my cross stitch. I'm going to do a giveaway at the end. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the giveaway now. So if you don't want to stick around, that's okay. The only thing is you have to use the word love. Tell me what you love. What you love to stitch, what you love to eat, what you love. So you're gonna get Be Mine from Stitching with the Housewives. I've already stitched this. And then you're gonna also get from Cottage Garden, You're gonna get this cute little bunny. This is Basket of Love. You're also gonna get, I believe that's 20 count Ada and Gentle Arts chalk that goes with it. So that's gonna be that. So let's talk about what I've been quilting. So, you remember me bringing this book up and I couldn't remember who was doing the sew along? That's where I saw this. I think it must have been Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop because she showed all her blocks the other day. So we're in week 3 of this. It's 10 to 12 blocks a week. I think I've got 6 done. So this is 1. This is 2. And it's all, these are 6.5 inch blocks. I never do blocks. So this is challenging me like you would not believe. There's this one. I have 1 in progress right now. This one, and I think this one has a mistake in it. Yeah, this one of the 4 patches is going the wrong way. I don't think I'm taking it apart, so it'll just go in the quilt like that. And then this one. I actually don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing or if I'm going to make something else. Then I have another block here. I started using triangles on a roll with this. I don't know why I never used triangles on a roll before. Then here I have one of the yellows. And then I have another yellow that's in progress. That's almost all sewn. My goal is to do 3 yellows this week and 2 aqua turquoise, which is the new color, and then another blue if I get a chance. I'm okay not staying up on this one because this is a huge time commitment and all these little pieces drive me nuts. So then I'm a member of the Sew Sampler from Fat Quarter Shop, and we had gotten in the April box, they had sent the first block of the next monthly quilt along. They do a monthly series in your Sew Sampler, and then by the end, you'll have after a whole year, you'll have a full quilt. Well, Sherry McConnell from A Quilting Life is the designer this year, and I love her stuff. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use Blooming Bunch from Maureen McCormick. I had started the APQ, All People Quilt, had done, they're doing a monthly thing, and I was having a horrible time. And I only ever did 1 block. I printed out like 4 months worth of blocks, and I just only ever did 1. And so this is gonna go on the back of my quilt, on the back of my Sherry McConnell right side quilt. So there's that. And then this is block 1 from April. And then I got my May box, which was late, from Fat Quarter Shop, which they were fine. They told us it was gonna be late, and you know, supply issues. I'm all okay with that. So here's my block 2 that's gonna go on my sewing machine to do it. This is Maureen McCormick's, and you can see right there what the block's gonna look like. This is Maureen McCormick's fabric. It makes me happy. I'm a child of the 70s, just so you know. So I like how it looks. It's gonna look cute when it's done. So this is the first block I ever used triangles on a roll paper with. I don't know what took me so long. I love this stuff. I wanted it like in every size. Seriously, it makes life easy. And your blocks, you can trim them down to the size you need. Oh my God, it's like the bomb. So then I decided, excuse me one second, my voice is. Then the other thing is I signed up for the mystery quilt block of the month because it's strawberries and rhubarb from Fat Quarter Shop, and that's delayed too. So I said, oh, I gotta do something. So I decided, because I'm like crazy. Yeah, I'm a little bit crazy. To jump on this 100 blocks in 100 days that started today. It's from Gnome Angel. I saw it on, geez, what's her name? She's a quilter. She has a really cute, Just Get It Done quilts. So if you want to check her out because most of her stuff's only like 15-20 minutes. So this is the quilt. I am not, there's another layout that doesn't have the sashing. So I'm gonna leave the sashing out because this is like 90 some, it's big. And all the blocks are, well, she gives you a layout for 8x8, or you can do the 4x8, or you can do both, which is 100 blocks in 100 days. She gives you 2 different layouts. So I'm doing it without the sashing, because it is just give it. And see, right now I have my triangles on the roll thing because I'm gonna go through the blocks and see what triangles on the roll paper I need. So like today we did an 8x8 square. So this was my block. I'm using Kansas City Troubles. I've always wanted to use Kansas City Troubles. This is not my wheelhouse, but I love these colors. So I had bought this fat quarter bundle and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I am so in love with how this, and this should be like a really cool fall quilt to have in my house. So I'm ecstatic with how this is. So I'm like so happy. So I'm also debating doing the pillow along that Joanna Figueroa is doing. I have the book. My goal is maybe just to try to do 1 pillow in the whole thing, because 6 weeks, 6 pillows, that's a lot of work. And I don't want to, I like to enjoy my quilting, and I seem to be like all over the place lately. So that's that. So Pat Sloan, I love Pat Sloan. I'm working on my home is. Right now I'm cutting out the stuff for 3 more blocks because it's 1 block, but it's setting pieces. So you have to do 3 blocks to finish. I know it makes no sense, but I have to cut out like 50 pieces, all the same size, and it'll be fairly quick once I get it. But I have to get there. And my goal is like to do 1 or 2 blocks, and I already did my 1 block this week. So if I get that all cut out for the next week, it's good. So she's hosting a quilt along called Summer Soiree. It's free, it's all 12 by 12 blocks. And it's gonna be based, and she's gonna draw a lot of inspiration from this Reese Witherspoon book, Whiskey in My Teacup. I love Reese Witherspoon, always have. So I'm gonna use Sunday Stroll from Bonnie and Camille. Is that who this is? Yeah, I think it's Bonnie and Camille. But I've been hoarding this, and this gives me enough. I think I just have to get a background, but I might have some background here that I can play with. So I'm gonna start that on Wednesday the 7th. If you wanna join, she's got all the stuff on her blog. Then Becky from Power Tools with Thread turned me on to Villarosa Designs. Villarosa Designs has a club that it's $8.95 and you get 5 or 6 pattern cards a month. And it's a quilt pattern. I will tell you, their pictures on their cards don't do the quilt justice. And just recently, Becky said, if you really want a better picture of what the quilt's gonna look like, on the back, they give you a color illustration, which is a lot better. So this is the quilt I'm gonna make my daughter. It takes 8 fat quarters and only 1 yard of background. And it makes a 51 by 64 inch quilt, which is a nice size throw. My daughter's moving into her first apartment off-campus housing for school. So she picked these fat quarters. I had bought this, Pat Sloan had mentioned a place, they were having a sale, and this is just random fat quarters, but these are my daughter's favorite colors. So I just have to get a background. And I don't know, I'm kind of debating like this blue, but I also have this cool one right here. So I'm debating that. And I kind of think it looks good. And it's like a grayish. So I'm thinking of that. I have to see if she likes that or if she wants something else. So it's really cute. So there's that. And then this is Becky with Power Tools. This next one is Becky with Power Tools with Threads Fault. this quilt, how adorable is this? She showed this and I was like, and then she showed the panel and I was like, oh God, I need that. So let me show you this panel. This panel is from Gingerbread. I had to go on a hunt for it. There are some on Etsy. So this is the panel, okay? And you cut the panel apart. And I just think it's cute for a kid's quilt or a baby quilt. My sister is having a baby, but I don't think it's going to, to me this is not a little boy, so I do have a niece that's like gaga for llamas. So this may be a birthday present for her. It makes a 45 by 60 quilt, so it's not bad, not a bad size. And then I got the fat quarter or whatever I needed from Villarosa Designs. They also sell fabric, and this is part of the line. Villarosa just didn't have the panel. They were sold out. They had done a kit at one point. I have to make sure that I check them a little bit more often, so I got that. So I have no idea when I'm starting this. I just like it. If I'm gonna give it to my niece for Christmas though, well, not for Christmas, her birthday is also in December, so I should start it soon. Then let me just show you two other projects that I kind of almost done and why I wasn't cross stitching. Like I said, I was a member of the sampler box, and I had never done a project. So I think for 2022, my goal is going to be to do more of the projects. But I made this table runner. It's Lori Holt fabric. I just need to quilt it. Problem in that it's not quilted is I haven't decided if I want to do it on my long arm or if I'm just going to straight stitch it on with a walking foot on my Juki. I should really get my other sewing machine fixed. The timing is off on it. It's a mechanical and has all fancy stitches, so for doing walking foot quilting, it's really cute. And then this is the background. So I have all the pieces for that one. So that's one of my goals to get done for my table. And then I finished my Jolly Bar 3. You had seen it, I had shown you part of it. Well, I finally took it apart and fixed the mistakes in it. And this is Pat Sloan's alternate layout. I have to still do the borders. I'm waiting for my fabric to come. But I think I ordered that from Fat Quarter Shop, and I think I got a notice that stuff's coming. So here is my top. So, so there's that. So I love this. I can't wait for it to be done. I have all the half square triangles for the border done. I just have to trim them and press them. So this is done. I think once school starts, I will be able to get a lot more. I will take like 2 hours a day and I will long arm because I have a lot of things that need to be long armed. I have a whole bin of stuff that needs to be long armed, but I don't want to long arm when the kids are home. So there is that. So that's what I've been up to and my plans. And I'm sorry that in my other one I'd given you a life update, but I told you I had to redo this, so I forgot everything I had said. So that's what's going on. Thanks for visiting with me. If you want to be entered for the cross stitch chart, comment, like, subscribe below, and the word is love. I'm using the random Facebook comment, not Facebook, we're not on Facebook, this is YouTube, the YouTube comment picker. And also Joanne Beaudry, I will message you and give you my email to message me about the prize. All right, thanks guys, have a great week, have a happy 4th, happy Canada Day to anybody who's Canadian, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye.